I got to that. Okay, so should they on mental maths? Oh yeah, we're doing this in English. Okay, this is the mental maths for the day that I wasn't in, which is last Thursday. So we'll have a flick through it. First question here. 1/5 equals 0.2, 20%. You can see here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So there's 2 of those 10 colored in. Like that, something like that. Doesn't have to be those two, it can be any two. Question 2, -2 minus 5 is -8. Line of symmetry in this semicircle. The only line of symmetry in that semicircle is right down the middle. Something like that. Place value of the 5 in that number. Well, you can see where the 5 is second place after the decimal point. It's still going to be there, so it's going to be 0.05. If you want to write that as a fraction, 5 over 100. 1.5 multiplied by 0.4 is 0.6. Double 17.5 is 35. It's 2:15 a.m. in Ireland. It's 11:15 a.m. on the same day in Australia. What's the time difference? Well, from 2 o'clock on to 11 o'clock is 9 hours. So 2:15 to 11:15 is also 9 hours. 9 hours. Question 8. 1 3/5 plus 1 4/5. Okay, 1 7/5. 4 plus 3 is 7. You're not going to leave it like that. So it's 2 2/5. 6 and 80 over 100, write it as an improper fraction. So you multiply the 6 by 100, you get 600. You add on the 80, you get 680 over 100. Question number 10. If there are 60 English pence to €1, how many euro would you get for 15 euros? Sorry, how many euros would you get for 15 pounds? What you want to do is you want to find out how many 60 pence are in the 15 pounds. So that's dividing 60 into 1,500, or 0.6 into 15.00. Your answer is 25 anyway. 3 1/5 take away 4/5. You have to change this 3 1/5 into a top heavy fraction like we had here. Previous question up here. Yeah, this one. So it's 3 multiplied by 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. 16 over 5. Then you can take away the 4/5. 16 take away 4 is 12. 12 over 5, that equals 2 2/5. Simplify the ratio. 6 to 30. Well, there's 5 6s and 30. So that's equal to 1 is to 5. Round 3.654 to 2 decimal places. You're going to look at the third decimal place as a 4. That's smaller than 5. You're not going to round it up. So you're just going to leave it as it is. 3.65. 0.001 multiplied by 200. Okay, so you're going to move this up 2 places. 1, 2. And you're also going to multiply by 2. This is 200. So 0.2 is your answer. Number 15, a circular driveway has a radius of 5 meters. The diameter then is 10 meters. 54 over 1,000 has a decimal 0 point, and you're going to have 3 decimal places because there's 3 zeros there. First one has to be 0, and then 5, 4. 4 multiplied by what multiplied by 17 is 1,700. If you look, you can see the 17 there and the 17 there. That's 100 times bigger. Look, you've got 2 zeros after. So that's 100 times 17. So 4 multiplied by what? Has to be 25. 4 multiplied by 25 is 100. Multiplied by 17 is 1,700. Number 18 is a big kind of a question, actually. Doesn't look like it. 1 squared, 2 squared, 4 squared. You have to complete the pattern. What's next? The number here is doubling. 1 squared, 2 squared, 4 squared. So it's going to be 8 squared. I'm not going to draw it out. Take all week. But if it was 8 squared, it would be 8 across and 8 down. And you're going to have, instead of 1, 4, 16, you're going to have 64 dots. So 8 dots across and 8 dots down. Your answer is 64. Question number 19. 5 divided by 1/2 is going to be 10. How many halves is there in 5? Or you flip the 1/2 over and multiply. So 5 multiplied by 2, 10. And what's the perimeter of a regular octagon with 50 millimeter sides? Well, an octagon is 8 sides. And it's regular, so they're all the same length, 50. So it's 50 multiplied by 8. Well, 5 multiplied by 8 is 40. So 50 multiplied by 8 is 400. Okay. How could I forget the problem solving? Here's the problem solving for last Thursday. Okay, question 1. Which spinner has the best chance of landing on a 2? Okay, let's look at the 3 spinners. A, B, and C. A doesn't even have a 2. B, it's only got a 2 and a 4. Big old chance of getting a 2 here. C has a 2, but it's a very small little one. So I think we can safely say that B has the best chance of landing on a 2. Then if we look at question 2, write the chance as a percentage of each spinner landing on a 5. Okay. A, 1/4 of the circle is made up of 5. So 1/4 is 25%, so we're going to call that 25%. B, there's got no 5, so it's got a 0% chance of landing on a 5. C, there's 10 equal segments, and one of those segments is a 5. That's 10%.